Previously on Dumbgeons and Dragons.
You've been wandering for about a day. You find yourself at the edge of the Misty Forest about nightfall. Thaddeus is with you, and he suggests that maybe we should camp here for the night.
Thaddeus, where are the grunts?
He pulls off his backpack and pulls out a long steel cylinder. And on it, in very Grancis-like writing, it says, "Grungs, good for 6 months." And he opens it up, and you look inside, and there's their entire civilization. I thought, being that you guys are going into what could be a hairy situation, maybe I'd tag along.
Sounds like a pretty good plan.
Why'd you guys have a falling out?
We were on another job. It wasn't looking good. In his haste, miscast a spell, and it instead targeted our team. I was the only one that survived. Some smoke comes off of the fire, and you hear an eerie... you know how ghosts sometimes get locked to things? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm locked to the grungs. Don't tell Thaddeus that. I think he really needs to be with you guys. So you guys start trekking into the Misty Forest. You travel for a few hours and you come to a small settlement. And everybody sees a second level to this settlement. It looks like this settlement has been abandoned. You hear a growl come from behind you. From behind it, come through the trees, a bellowing, gruff voice. Oscar, come back. There you guys are.
Hey, Delane!
They also report that there is a settlement, Altend, that is still standing. So you've been traveling for most of the morning now, and you get the sense that something's been following you.
Show yourselves.
And you see slowly coming up small antlers, and then what looks like a human face. Big smiling, two of them. And they say, "Hi! Welcome to Dumbgeons and Dragons. We are the we are a 5th edition actual play podcast. I am your dungeon master, Russ Moore, and with me today is a whole bunch of people, but we're starting with Carla Johnson.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm first. Hey, I'm Carla. I play Nulara Moonbrook.
Also with me today is Amy Moore.
Oh boy.
You're second.
That's how we're starting. You kicked it off. I am Amy Moore, and I play Thia Anastasia, a druid elf.
And Tom Laird.
Yeah, that's me. I play a champion dwarf fighter named Flint Firebeard.
And also with us today, some special guests from the American Gods cast. And I probably should ask them how to pronounce their last names before we started doing this, but I'm just going to wing it and see if I get it right. Kyle Grischel.
There we go. That's me. Hello.
And Michael Cedarblom.
Yes, that's me. I'm here too.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, thanks for having us.
You know, we don't have a lot of guests on, so this is our awkward interview segment.
Uh-oh.
You guys run a podcast yourself, and we've kind of launched, I think, around the same time, so we've kind of kept in talks around then, and you wanted to be on our podcast for a long time, and I was like, yeah, soon. And now, finally, a long time after, we're making it happen.
Yeah, we made it work. Yeah, I think we started right around when you guys did, maybe a little after. But yeah, we do things too. Kyle, what do we do?
We talk about TV, movies, a lot of Netflix stuff. Our last episode is not Netflix. It's actually on Amazon. We did was it the Big Sick?
Yep. Yeah, so most of the time we have people vote, and so we can have them help choose what we review, but obviously we're centered around American Gods, which only shows for a short period of time during the year. But yeah, that's us.
Yep, that's about it.
Nice. Well, it sounds like an awesome show. I'm sorry, we haven't watched American Gods. I keep meaning to.
I watched The Big Sick with Carla. Does that count?
That does count.
I fall asleep real early.
I think we've all read American Gods. Maybe I'm full of it. I definitely have read it like a million times.
I have also read it.
Yeah, and I'm so excited for the show that I want to wait till I can like watch it for real, like really take it in, not falling asleep watching it, which is why I haven't watched it, even though it's going to be my favorite show, I'm sure.
I think that means we've all read it, but Kyle.
Yep, I have not read it.
I don't
we've
read
not
books.
read it.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Good company.
You have Canterbury Tales on your bedside table.
Why?
Okay, I read
Russ?
books. I just haven't read that book. Because I'm trying to develop my character for the Patreon thing, man.
Okay, but Canterbury Tales is an odd choice.
He does homework. He cares so much more.
It's got all that like poetry and prose and like all that sort of stuff. So I'm just looking for just inspiration. You know how it is.
All right.
I'm just gonna show him.
You better bring it next time we record our Patreon episode.
I'll show you.
Next time our Patreon episode is just an hour and a half of me reading Canterbury Tales.
Worst episode ever.
I don't know why we lost all of our patrons.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, let's just jump right into the game. Fuck it, let's play D&D.
Yeah.
We're all waited with bated breath. Just,
It was waiting for the beat to drop, right? That's how it works?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay, so our adventurers, Flint, Thia, and Nulara, are in the misty forest, making their way to the elven city of Altend. And on the way, they've left the path, which Delane Winterhound told them that they would probably be doing. But they've been followed for a little while by a couple interesting characters. And they come face to face with...
We're short, hairy, little, kind of small elves.
Well, kind of like little pathetic-looking centaurs, essentially.
You're really underselling yourselves, guys. Come on.
No,
I'm sure you're adorable.
Time to get into character voice. Oh, hello. I'm a little tiny hipso. I'm waving at you guys.
Thea waves back enthusiastically. Hello! Look at you!
Hi. What are you guys doing here?
Well,
We're on our way to Altend. Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, my name is, let's go with Will.
And you can call me Kel.
that's right. Kelp?
Kel? No P. Just Kel with
Oh,
the
Kel.
L.
Oh,
Well, that's
okay.
good, because otherwise some sort of great whale would come along and eat you.
Oh, I don't see many whales around here, but you know. So
magical forest.
we're kind of following you a little bit. What are you guys doing around here?
We're trying to figure out what's going on with these dragon attacks in this forest.
Oh, yeah, dragons. We've seen some of those around here. Just a couple, though.
What kind of dragons have you seen?
I think it was it a green one? Yeah, he looked like a mean old bastard. We saw him kind of rolling through some elves. Tearing up the place. It looked like a mess. We tried to get out as quick as we can. The elves didn't look too well. They had a bad day. They had some little guys following them also. They were not too nice either.
Those must have been the cultists.
Yeah, that must have been them. If they were running around, they had these like black cloaks on. They had some little symbols on them. They looked like flames with like eyes and dragon claws. It was a mess. We tried to get out as quick as we can. We got hit a little bit, but as you can tell, with little Will with his little bald spot on his head.
We burned off all the hair on my face.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine. That wound's deep.
Almost skin deep.
Flint stroke his beard like...
That's what I was just thinking.
You're
Flint's
okay.
Oh, yeah.
just like reverently stroking his own beard, just horrified at this thought. Oh my god.
It's gonna be okay.
What village did you come from? Where did you see the green dragon last?
We don't really know the place. We could probably get you there. I think we know how to get you there, but we have some problems of our own that we're heavily occupied right now, and maybe if you could do us a favor, maybe we could get you there.
What kind of problems are you having?
Oh, problems with some people. We wanna go back to the Fae, but we can't.
There's this mean old, do we call her? She's kind of a bitch. Let's be real.
A little bit.
A little bit. Her name is Avon. She's not a nice person, but we've kind of made her shit list, and we just want to go home. We want to go back to our old tribe, going back to our little shenanigans, but we can't really do that with a dragon on one side and Avon just kind of plugging the door up. So maybe if you could get rid of that problem, we could send you on your way.
Well, we are in the business of helping people, but I can't help but ask, what did you do to this Avon that got you kicked out of the Fae?
She wants people to pay her to go through and from the Fae, and we didn't. A couple times.
And we may have gone on the offensive a couple times.
Yeah, we tried to kill her. Didn't work.
She deserves it, though, so it's okay.
And what is she? Is she a human? Is she Fae?
Oh, no. She's not a human. She's a sea-tail. She's a little person, but damn does she, she's ferocious. She's mean. But you look like a nice, hardy group of travelers that could really get this thorn out of our sides, and you guys can just go on your way.
Much stronger than the last group.
What happened to the last group?
You've tried this before?
Yeah.
That's not comforting. What last
No,
group?
he is apprehensive.
You look much stronger than before.
Yeah, man, they were a little squishy.
So, what has this Avon done that she deserves to be killed? Sorry, we're not necessarily like hitmen.
Oh no, you're not hitting anyone. You're just erasing a problem that has been there for a very long time. She just likes to suck the magic out of you. You when you pay your toll, it's not money, it's not goods, it's actually a part of you, and you'd be helping all of the creatures of the Fae, not just us. And it would just really help if she was gone, because then we could travel back and forth. It would be just a much happier place.
Every Fae could travel back and forth without repercussion, consequence, or any sort of barrier person stopping them?
Yes.
We could do that, but she closed all the other doors except one, and that is the one where she sits in front of and reaps the benefits from it. So if you could get rid of that problem, we could maybe help you guys.
I don't know, Nulara, you're pretty good in a forest. Probably get us up to Alton, couldn't you?
I certainly could track our way to Alton if that's where we're trying to get to. Maybe the three of us, the four of us, Russ, we still have another guy with us? Anyway, maybe the three of us...
Thaddeus is here. I'm here.
Thought so. Maybe the four of us, maybe give us a minute, Will and Cal, and let us discuss amongst ourselves if we want to help you with this problem.
All right, go ahead. Take your time. We'll be here, waiting.
So, guys, this sounds suspicious.
We huddle up in front of them. We're like...
Well, no.
In a little group.
we mosey over a little ways so they can't hear us so much, yeah? Seems like a bad idea, right?
I don't have a good feeling about it. Being a Fae creature myself, like, they are tricksy creatures. There's something else going on. I feel like there's something they're not telling us.
It definitely seems that way. Thea, what do you know about sea tells? Like, what is that? How dangerous is it? What do we know?
I have no idea. I have never been to the Fae. I don't.
Well, Seatles, Thaddeus pipes up. He says, Seatles, they were a long ago Fae creature. From what I understand, there's not a lot of them left around, but what they do is as Will and Kel here have described, is they suck the magic out of creatures and out of existence, and they absorb it in themselves.
To do what with?
to have. It's an addiction of sorts.
So are they inherently evil?
It's uncertain, but if they're stopping creatures from going back and forth through what is supposed to be an open portal for these fey creatures.
It's supposed to be an open portal.
Yeah.
I was under the impression that there was a gatekeeper for a reason.
Oh no.
yeah.
The Fae is supposed to be, if you find a passageway from the Fae to the material plane, it's supposed to be just an open source.
Well, then
so it sounds like kind of a mob boss situation happening.
Sounds like some sort of energy vampire has staked it out.
Staked it out.
So good.
Well, knowing that, I think we should help them.
At least go and talk and just see if we can reason with whatever creature this is.
Well, I don't want to fight a dragon if there's a chance that some creature could come and suck Thia's magical life force from her. We need that.
We gonna need that magic.
We need that magic. So, plus these guys are cute little scamps, hey?
Yeah.
They're definitely tricking us, though, but they're cute as heck.
Maybe we can sweeten the deal a little bit. All they have to do is bring us to a place. We are risking life and limb to get them passageway back home.
I don't even know that we need them to lead us to a place.
I don't know either.
Elaine basically told us how to get there, I think.
Their antlers have magical properties, and I wouldn't mind getting my hands on some of that good, sweet antler shed. A couple spells that could be really useful for.
So just to clarify, shed antlers, we don't want to get out a saw, because I feel like they might have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, I want to jump on one of their backs and just start, just hacksawing away. This is cool, right, you guys? No.
She just pulls really hard on the antlers.
Totally. I mean, I'm happy to ask for something in exchange. We don't need them to lead us anywhere, but we might need the help of creatures from the Fae to fight the Dragon Called or to fight Tiamat. It seems like, the more allies we can have right now, the better. We're fighting some real big bads.
Idea.
I agree.
Okay, so let's give them the good news. We walk back over, I suppose. I guess I look at everyone else and make sure they're nodding. I don't just say,
yes,
let's
the nodding is
so we'll tell them yes, and I walk away.
Thaddeus just has a grumpy face and is just like, nope.
Thaddeus always has a grumpy face.
Oh.
No,
that resting
Thaddeus?
grump face?
Thaddeus, I'm fine.
Just his normal resting grump face, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
RGF.
Okay.
We'll help you.
Oh, that is great news.
How far will we have to travel before we get where we're going?
Oh, it's not too far.
What's the best way to fight one of these things?
Good stab. That always works.
Don't you have swords? Swords work. Spells.
I've got an axe.
Those are axe. I heard axes are really good. Well, the last guy had an axe. He didn't do too well. But no, you should be fine. You're a little beefier than him, so he'll go great.
You want to give us any details on this last group that helped you? Anything at all?
Oh, there's nothing worth talking about. They didn't do well, though.
Whatever they did didn't work.
So they're definitely all dead then.
Oh yeah,
100%.
Great. Just wanted to make sure.
Were they human or magical creatures? What was their downfall?
Avon just hit harder than they hit.
Okay.
It didn't work.
I think their mistake was running straight at them.
Yeah.
Them?
Or maybe when they ran away. It might have been when they crawled away. They were crying and they're like, "Please stop." I think that might have been it. Don't do that.
You guys aren't very good at asking for help, are you?
No. This is our sales pitch. We are expert salesmen. We've got this.
I will not take the extended warranty, thank you very much.
Never do. It's never a real thing.
Okay.
This is sounding like a worse and worse idea all the time.
sure does. Hey,
No, we'll help you. We will be there.
Would you be willing to make a little bit of a trade?
Well,
What do you have in mind?
Well, your freedom to your homeland, and
oh, you have a deal.
any chance I could get my hands on one of your shed antlers.
I might have 1 or 2 of those lying around. Maybe 3.
I think I only need 1, but good to
Okay.
know.
I only have 1.
Oh, and also if you could advocate for the rest of the Fae to come help us fight Tiamat, that'd be great too. Okay, great. Sign on the dotted line.
That'd be great. Yeah, we just sneak that in there.
Yeah, we can say something. We'll try.
All right, sounds good.
So, is this a deal? Are we working?
I
Our
walk
problem's
forward,
gone?
and they have hands, right?
Yeah.
I extend a hand to shake on it.
I extend a
This is
fist.
making me so uncomfortable. You never make a deal with a creature of the Fae. This is Carla speaking.
Well, no, I feel the same way. I feel like we're about to get fucked over royally, but
I've read enough fantasy novels. This is a very bad idea. Let's do it.
I guess Kel will extend a hand also. Maybe? Yes. That is a very weak handshake, but it's coming out there.
okay. I cringe a little bit, like, oh.
I told you, we need your help. We're not too strong. But we're there when it matters.
We'll remember that.
We've got your back. Oh, we've got your back.
Take us to her.
Alrighty.
So you guys all agree on the task at hand. Obviously, with great,
Murder, yep.
great joy.
Murder! God, how many times do we have to murder people for other people?
Thaddeus is bringing up the rear, and he's like, "Talk it out, talk it out."
He sounded
We'll
a
see
lot
what
more like
happens.
Grancis the longer
right?
he's around.
It drifts in and out. I don't know what's happening.
Is Grancis starting to possess Thaddeus? Because that'd be super duper.
Kel and Will, they lead you through not the direction you were going. They take you like an about face and through into the deeper forest. You travel for what seems like about an hour, maybe a little bit more. And the scenery around you begins to shift a little bit. The trees look a little more lush and larger. And you see, the longer you walk, kind of colors become brighter. And you feel as though you begin seeing color in the air itself.
Ooh, what are we smoking?
The stuff I'm on doesn't produce these results.
Those that know the Fae know that as you get nearer to, the Fae Wild is nature and magic combined. So everything is a reflection of the material plane. Everything is much brighter in the Fae.
Thea feels really good here.
Does this still count as forest, or like how does this are my I don't know what the equivalent of spidey senses are. My woodchuck senses? Are they
Brown bird sense.
are they like
Yeah.
is this still, because I must obviously notice I'm attuned to the forest, that this is a different place.
But you still feel like you're in the forest. You don't feel like you've entirely crossed over into the Fae Wild yet. But as you get closer to the portal, Will and Kel would be able to tell you that this is normal, essentially.
Yep, this is normal.
Sounds like it's normal, guys.
This just means we're getting close.
Everybody make a perception check.
Oh my god, we have to roll something.
I roll really well. This is going to be great, you guys.
I did not.
Oops.
I did not either, but I have advantage if I'm in the
Yeah, you do.
in my space still. So in that case, I rolled a 24.
I rolled a 2, but I have an 8 as a bonus.
Oh.
So I got a whopping 10.
8 bonus is good though. You're so perceptive.
I'm
Thea.
so fucking perceptive.
Guys, what did you get?
10?
16.
9.
So Flint, Thea, and Kel, everybody's walking along, and you three are kind of clustered together, and you are snapped up into a big snare rope trap. So you are now suspended from the trees.
Oh, shit. This isn't good.
It's a trap.
Thanks, Admiral Akbar.
This is real time, right?
Little help
that's
here, guys. Little help
amazing.
here.
Are they, like up in a net, kind of classic forest trap style?
Classic forest trap.
Okay, so net with all three of us, not just like by the ankles dangling.
No, net with all three of you.
Oh, well, that's no problem.
How high up is the net?
You're about 25 feet up.
Well, that's, high.
Kel is nude, correct? Because I'm a wooden critter.
He's naked,
Did
yes?
you say nude? Yeah.
Okay. Be careful.
Do you have like dangly bits just like poking out of the...
It's like when you're climbing up the little rope ladders and then like your hand misses, but
Okay, Thea's uncomfortable. Thea takes it.
Will, grab on, please. It's my leg. Come on.
I was gonna say antler? Okay, well, Thea feels real stupid right now because she used to have daggers, but metal offends me now, apparently. And so I just have a scimitar, which... Oh, now I have daggers.
You dropped your daggers.
What?
You were supposed to erase them. You dropped them.
Yeah, you hated them.
I have a scimitar.
You
Do I have
ha-
enough
you-
room in there to take my scimitar out and start hacking away at the... I'm assuming it's kind of a tight fit, like elbows and like cheek to jowl type situation.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably do that.
Okay. I take out my scimitar and I start to saw
Sure.
at the side of
Okay.
the net, not the bottom.
Well, Thaddeus and I just are watching from the ground.
Yeah. Oh
That's not what's happening right now.
Thaddeus is loving this. He's like, he whispers to Nulara, he's like, I could help him, but I just want to see what happens.
I'm curious, too. Did you notice the small creatures are naked?
That one seems really concerned. I mean, I knew Thea would try and make a move at some point, but I didn't know it would be...
For shame.
She would intentionally push them into a net to do it.
At this point, Kel really starts kicking around. He's getting real nervous real quick.
Thea saws faster at the net.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's a little more frantic.
Yeah.
Roll dexterity check.
Oh, baby. That is 20.
Whoa.
Yeah, you definitely with the skill of someone trying not to touch a naked hibsil, open up the side of the net.
I gingerly kind of like swing myself out, and it's only 25 feet, right?
It is 25 feet.
Okay. So I kind of rope.
You're in trees too, so there would be like vines and stuff that you could reach and scale down.
I reach and skittle.
I said scale.
No, I said skittle.
Taste the rainbow.
I'd like to skittle down this tree, please. Do I need to make like a acrobatics or athletics check?
No, I'll let you skittle.
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks. I say, come on, guys. It's not that bad. Might be a little more difficult for some of you, but...
All right.
or I could find the anchor rope and let you down gingerly.
Oh, no, I'll try to get out. It's okay.
Do the hibsils have like little hooves?
I believe, yeah. Don't we have hooves, but we have hands?
Yeah, you've got a set of 4 hooves, and you have hands because you're a human antelope centaur type creature.
There we go.
Humalope.
I guess I'll climb out, but get my antlers stuck in about every loop possible on the way out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You definitely...
So we're waiting on the ground for like 20 minutes?
As you are trying to release yourself, you hear very heavy footsteps. And it sounds like 2 sets of them are coming your way.
That's probably not good. You should get down, Kel. Now.
I'm trying.
It's Boogie.
Make a dexterity check.
24.
Yeah, you manage to sneak your antlers through and bounce off of the nearest tree and skittle down as well.
Because he's dexterous. It's all get out.
Flint, you're the only one still left up there.
Oh, I forgot I was in there.
I'm just going to stay here.
I was wondering, like, Flint's just hanging out. I'm good up here.
I climb down and make my way with all the vines and tree branches and whatnot.
So you skittle.
You skittle.
Yeah,
as
in
well.
other words, yeah.
If the word Skittle isn't in the episode title, I might be a little upset.
A skittled in the forest.
Yeah, figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. As Flint is nearing the ground, the footsteps sound like they are coming from a brush just behind where your location is. And there's rustling in the brush as it's coming, as whatever it is coming nearer to you.
Hello?
Cal's gonna try to back up and go stealth, hide, whatever.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Want me to roll for it?
No, you've got natural.
Good.
Well, good.
You did.
Yeah, you've got natural stealth and hide. So, are you both doing that?
Yeah, I want to hide too.
Yeah, so the four of you, Flint, Thia, Nulara, and Thaddeus, you're watching the brush, and then you turn around, and both Cal and Will seemingly have disappeared.
Oh, nice, you guys. Nice.
And through the brush, with thick, heavy footsteps crushing ground beneath them, come two small old man elf creatures with very bright red hats, and on their back are sickles. And they yell, "Who tripped our trap? There was something over... Oh, goodness. Did you guys trip our trap?
I'm sorry, sir. We tripped your trap.
Sorry about that.
Oh, well, you gotta come with us then. Boss says whoever trips the trap has to come say hi.
Who's the boss? Is it Angela?
Is it Tony or Angela?
Who is it?
It's Mona.
Samantha. It's Mona. Who is it? Anyway, sorry. Who's your boss?
It definitely wasn't Jonathan, I'll tell you that much.
Certainly not.
Couple jokesters think they're funny. Okay, you want to go see the boss? Let's go see the boss then. And they pull their sickles out and they start kind of corralling you in the direction that you were going.
Sorry, are they elves or elf-type creatures?
Oh, I'm going to get you a picture here.
Okay, you give me a picture there.
Don't you worry.
Get it to me.
I'm picturing a garden gnome because you said they're little
Yes.
and they have sickles and they have little red hats.
Ooh, is it a red cap, Russ?
That's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, we're right. We're right, Carla. We're right.
It is a red cap, yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
for
right.
sure a creepy-ass garden gnome.
So they start corralling you with their sharp, pointy sickles.
Wow, I certainly hope that we aren't alone in this journey. I say kind of loud
Move it along.
pointedly.
It's like you're talking to the trees. You've been out here too long.
Will tries to whisper quietly, "Don't go with them. I think they're screwed."
Hey, who's that?
Who's your boss? Where are you taking us? Why should we even go with you? How tall are these guys? Are they little shrimpy guys or what?
Oh,
Hey, could I step on one?
well, they're not that small. They are
Crunch!
they are small creatures. I'd say they're probably max like 2 feet tall.
Okay. So I don't know how well they're corralling us, right?
Yeah, I think we're just kind of
We
standing.
need to know where you're taking us.
I'm taking you to see the boss. The boss has to clear everybody in this part of the forest.
Tell me who the boss is.
Way to say that in a different
I'm
way.
just trying so hard.
The boss is Avon. You heard of Avon?
Yes, we've heard of Avon. Please take us to her.
Yes. Avon's gonna have a field day with you guys. Don't worry about it. Jokesters all over the place.
Hey, you run your mouth, I'm going to have a field day with you, as in punting you over a field goal. That's not how that... Sports!
Hey, give it a try. The other one bites up. I'll take you down. Pointy-eared, whatever.
Excuse me?
You heard him.
I love that you're talking to yourself, right?
Oh, it's so good.
Just take us to Avon and shut your mouth.
All
He's
right.
not having any of it.
Did you hear something in the wood? I didn't hear anything in the wood. Were you guys talking to someone when you said that you weren't supposed to be alone out here?
Were you talking to someone when I said we're not supposed to be alone out here?
Yeah, I was talking to my friend here. What
Yeah,
were you talking to?
Me too. Who are you talking to?
Fucking walk. You keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out. Don't you worry.
Is one of you a child?
So, this Avon, pretty good boss, or?
Yeah, she's the best. Don't worry about it.
Hey, what are the benefit packages like?
I don't understand.
Yeah, dental, or?
This Avon, she sells cosmetics, right?
It's your local Avon lady.
I think they're making fun of us.
Will whispers, "Fuck you, Brutus."
Hey, who was that?
No one.
I think it's them goddamn hipsters again. Yeah, it's probably the hipster.
Sorry, hipsters?
It's totally not them.
Oh, those hipsters are the worst.
Fuck, are you guys traveling around with those idiots?
Idiots.
We're looking for Avon.
Well, why would you be looking for Avon? And
Because you're bringing us to her. Jeez, get with the program.
Last group that came here who said they were looking for Avon was with them. Yeah, and we did away with those idiots too.
You did?
Well, yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I used my sickle and I murdered them.
Really?
Yeah.
That sickle looks pretty clean, like it's never seen a battle.
I just licked it.
Whoa.
Ugh.
That's what she said.
He makes a face like, oh, God.
All right.
I like the commentary from the trees.
Out of the trees. We know you're up there.
No.
I pick one up by the scruff of the neck.
I didn't realize Avon had crazy creatures working for her that are hearing things. It seems. I would have thought she'd have better staff than that.
Did you pick one up by the scruff of the neck?
I try.
How does an 18 do against your AC?
Those are some sharp sickles.
It's my armor. Oops, I have a 16.
Good, you take a sickle hit.
Hey!
You take 7 slashing damage. Roll for initiative.
Oh, come on.
18.
I was just going to tell him how handsome he was.
18.
19. Ha ha ha.
20.
17.
Brutus is up first. He is the one with the deeper voice. And he stomps quickly over to Flint. And he moves up to its speed and kicks it with his iron boots. The target has to make a dexterity saving throw. That'd be you, Flint.
Goodness.
You're
Little
kicking me
bastards.
with boots?
Yeah.
Iron boots.
All right. Well, that's a 19.
Okay.
You die. Sorry.
Yeah, that sounded ominous.
This red cap runs towards you and flies at you with both of these heavy iron boots, and you nimbly step out of the way, and it flies past you, and it collects itself at the other end. It is Kel's turn. What are you... Where are you, Kel?
I'm hiding in a bush, and I'm going to shoot... Was the high one the one that took the first swing? The high-pitched voice?
Yeah, I've got him by the scruff.
He is holding it, yeah.
Ooh.
Don't you hit me.
I'll try not to. I'm going to take a shot with my short bow. Oh, boy. That is a 24.
24 is going to hit, yeah.
Ooh, that's awful. 7.
Okay.
That's not awful.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Nope.
It was...
It's all good.
Okay, the one with the high voice is up next. And he's like, "Ah, motherfucker!" And he swings his sickle at you thrice.
Thrice.
Thrice. Whew.
Thrice.
Someone else has to say thrice because it's, yeah.
Thrice.
22, 15, and 13.
The 22 will hit.
Okay, so you take another sickle damage.
That's 6.
It's 4 slashing damage to you. Thea, you're up.
Okay, well, first, I shake him violently. You know. like a mother dog, just like shake the puppy by the scruff of the neck. And what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna conjure, I'm gonna produce flame in my hand. So Thea's just like mad. She's been poked twice by this stupid sickle. I have this stupid scruff of a man. And so, I've got him face level, and I produce flame right in front of him in my hand, and I
I'm gonna skin you alive!
Yeah, sure, if you can get free, little man. Ooh. 11 damage. 11 fire damage. C is a little sadistic today. Not statistic.
Nulara, you're up.
Looks like Thia's got that one. She's like shoving fire down his throat. So the other one kind of just like flew past when he missed Flint.
Yeah, so you are, I'd say, probably about 30 feet from that other one.
Well, that's good because that's how fast I can go. So I'm going to go and I'm going to sword him real good. On my way there, I'll pull out Flame Tongue, say Muy Caliente. Snout's on fire and it's much more impressive. And that is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Great. So that is 15 damage on my first attack.
Sure.
And then I'm going to attack him again. And that one probably doesn't work because it's only a 13.
13 hits.
Oh, sweet. I guess he is just a little shrimpy guy. 15 damage on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Donnie's going to come, try and give him a little chompy chomp. He will fail at that attempt because he only got a 9. But maybe he tries to like pull his hat askew or something, you know, to mess with him
Now
a little
you look
bit.
stupid.
Now your hat looks dumb.
After you're done your turn there, you all hear a loud and quick, like a fly through the area that you're in, and the light seems to dim around you and then come back.
Like something just sucked the magic out of the area for a moment.
Maybe. And Flint, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna axe this red cap that went flying by me that Nulara just beat up on.
Sure.
That is a 19.
Yeah.
That's 12 damage.
Okay.
And another 19. So that's 11 and 2, 13.
He's like, oh, just you wait. Avon's she's gonna get you guys.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to take my action surge and attack him again.
Just for mouthing
That's a 22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
21 damage.
These guys are pretty robust. That's a shitload of damage he's taken.
Yeah. As he's like,
Avon's gonna she's gonna skin you alive, and then you splat him.
As one does with an axe, yep.
Can I turn the buddy that I'm holding and be like, look what happened to your friend?
Brutus! No!
These voices are incredible.
So he's screaming and inhaling fire?
I didn't put the fire in his face.
Oh, okay.
behind you, Thea, you feel like a wind come up behind you. And that's a 16 against your AC. You're gonna take 5 piercing damage from a vicious rapier that has come up behind you. Jeez. As well, you are going to lose a spell slot.
No, I'm not.
Boo.
Yeah.
Why?
Because when you take the damage, you lose.
Avon's vamping ya.
But why?
Hold on. Succeed on a will saving throw.
Thank you.
Or not a will, a
Kel saving throw? Oh.
Yeah. A Kel saving throw. Constitution.
21. I do not lose my spell slot? And would that be lose the spell slot forever?
You don't know.
Guys, I need to get out of here.
Okay, so you don't lose a spell slot, but you do take that damage. Will, you're up.
Periwinkle's alive, right?
Periwinkle's screaming, still somehow in Thea's arms. But yeah, he's alive.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a nice set target. Use my short bow. Try and put one between the eyes. A monster 11.
11 does not hit.
Well, shit.
You guys are just hiding up in the trees?
Yeah, more or less. I'm in a bush.
Okay.
Let's go to the bush.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. Thaddeus is just kind of watching.
Yeah, what is...
He's
Thaddeus.
just like, yeah, Thaddeus is here.
Is
It's
he gonna
his
do
turn.
shit?
He's gonna cast, Cloud of Daggers just behind.
Called it. Russ loves Cloud of Daggers.
Oh, who doesn't love Cloud of Daggers? Just behind Thea.
Hey, it's called Cloud of Daggers. It's cool as hell.
Behind me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just behind Thea. And Will and Kel up in the trees, you hear the skittering
Skittling?
of
Skittling.
Yeah, you did it.
of what you know to be the mean locks climbing up the trees to come get you.
Fuck.
There ain't no nice locks?
Boo.
No nice locks. So
Who
Brutus.
said that? Which one of you booed me?
Show
Podcast
yourself.
over. Nobody boos. Kel, you're up, bud.
Oh, I'm up. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Brutus is dead, so.
Bruce is dead. Well, I'm up in a tree.
Or in a bush?
Last I understood, you guys were in a bush or in a tree.
Ooh. Can
Either way, you hear skittering of mean locks coming towards you.
How far would you say I am from Periwinkle?
You were probably... Well, you're well within range because you can move really fast. So.
Okay. I would like to run out of my tree, if possible. Might have to do some rolls, but I would like to run over there and hit him with a short sword. But if I need to roll before then, so I don't land on my face, I'll do so.
No, you can do it.
Yes. All right. Rolling then.
Yeah.
That is a whopping 11.
11 does not hit. And as you run past Thea and Periwinkle, you feel a rapier just kind of glance beside your head. Doesn't hit you, but you know that that is the rapier of Avon, who is somewhere in the vicinity.
Oh shit.
Periwinkle's turn, and he's still screaming, Brutus! Ah! He, with unknowing force, boots you in the chest.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you gotta make a dexterity saving throw to see if you stay standing. Critical fail.
Amazing.
Oh my god, am I gonna fall back into that fucking cloud of daggers? I will kill Patty. I will kill him dead.
You didn't even plan it that way. That's good.
God.
That couldn't have worked out better. So you're gonna take...
Like all the damage. Guys, I might die.
Because of Thaddeus's.
18... that's 18 bludgeoning damage from the iron boots.
I will haunt you guys.
And you are knocked backwards into the cloud of daggers because you go...
Don't die, you'll be stuck with Grancis forever.
Oh, fate worse than death.
I think it's...
Guys,
3d4.
I'm bloodied.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, has anyone else taken damage?
I don't think anyone
this
else has
round?
even taken any
Because you're
damage.
holding one of them.
Well, I haven't had the opportunity to drop him. Frankly, I was just about to throw him behind me into the cloud of daggers. Because I was picking up what Thaddeus was putting down.
So that's
now I'm-
4d4 slashing damage.
my God. You roll all ones?
I can try. 4,
Oh, no.
8,
Nope.
9 slashing damage.
Oh,
And you're
fuck.
prone
What?
because you got knocked backwards. And you're prone. So that sucks for you. But it's your turn.
Remember, you can take a healing surge if you need to.
You're not... I'm going to say you're not holding Periwinkle anymore.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
If someone kicks you in the chest, you let them go. So I'm going to take a healing surge right now. Gives me back 9. It's like I never fell into a cloud of daggers.
That is
Okay.
just like, oh, God. Sorry.
Okay. Would rolling be an action, or can I roll as a movement, not get up, because getting up would be my action, correct?
You can stand up and take half of your movement. So you could
But then
crawl.
I can't cast.
You could crawl up to half of your movement. Yeah, you can still. That's
Can
half
I?
of
I
your
thought-
movement action.
No, okay.
Yeah, no, we did it wrong in Dragons. We've been playing it right
Oh.
since then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I do not get knocked
you don't-
prone
yeah.
often.
Well, now you're knocked prone.
Okay,
So you can
well-
stand up and move half your movement. You can crawl up to half of your movement, and you can cast. But any attack action you take rolls at disadvantage because you are prone.
Okay, well, I get up and I move the fuck away from this cloud of daggers.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta do it. I'm gonna wild shape. And I'm gonna wild shape into my winter wolf because it's my go-to.
Yep.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I do it. And I also do a spell.
I'm pretty sure that's it. I don't think you can cast as a winter wolf.
Then I would do my spell first. Duh. Come on. Keep up. Keep up.
I mean, yeah, Russ.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Okay.
What do
So
you-
that's it. I guess
so,
that's it.
Yeah, you're a winter.
I'm a winter wolf now.
Okay. Kel, you've moved. But from where you are, or where you were behind the bush, you turn and see two meanlocks coming out, running towards you. And for everybody else, you see the meanlocks as well, because they are now out in the open. And they are like large centipede type creatures.
Oh,
Yeah, they're
come
not
on,
nice.
Russ. Gross.
That's what I do.
Ooh, like the ones we had in Korea, but really big.
Do they skittle at all, or?
Yeah, no,
Oh, they look like they would scuttle.
there's two of them at this
Oh,
point, and they run
gross.
towards Kel specifically.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, more like a flea, like a gross flea. Okay, I'm done my commentary. Sorry.
One of them attacks at Kel and misses. The other one attacks at Kel, and I drop the dice. And that is a 16 against your AC.
Yep, that hits.
So you're going to take 2d4 plus 2 slashing damage, which is going to be 8 slashing damage. And you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. Oh boy. That's an 8.
8 fails. So you should consider yourself paralyzed for an hour.
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
No.
Unless somebody helps you in some way, shape, or form.
I've got this.
How many meanlocks is there? 3, did you say?
2, I do believe.
There are 2 that have come out. Yep.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Two that you can see.
what a fun little tease. What a fun.
Ooh.
What a.
There's 2 that you see. Mm-hmm. Nulara, it's your turn.
Can I see Avon, or she's like invisible, or what's the deal?
Yeah, about that. You don't really see her right now.
Well, shit.
You do see, you've noticed, you don't see it right now, but you have noticed a glowing blue light that kind of comes in and out. Usually around, once was when Thea got attacked and probably said, ouchie. But other times, yeah, you've seen it kind of glow, but you haven't seen her specifically.
Okay. Then I am going to cast a spell. Whoa, I know, you guys. Buckle
This is
up.
groundbreaking stuff.
This is
I'm
like
excited.
literally never happened before.
She's just worried somebody's going to take them from her.
It's true.
Yeah, you might as well use them now.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on one of the meanlocks, and that means I've mystically marked it as my quarry. So I get to give it an extra d6 damage when I hit it with a weapon. So I'd like to do that to whatever one is closest to me right now.
Yep. There.
And
Yep. Both kind of right in front of you, because that's where Kel's about.
Okay. And then I have advantage on perception and survival checks. So just FYI, I'm going to give this bastard more damage when I attack him right now. It's a 24.
Yeah, 24 is going to hit.
Good. I'd be real worried
Just
if it
Just barely.
Okay. So that is 19 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm going to attack it again because he's gross and I hate him.
Naturally.
And that is a 15.
Yep.
Okay. 15 damage on that attack.
So that Meanlock lets out a Meanlocky shriek, which is kind of like, and it's dead.
Perfect. In that case, FYI, once it dies, I can change who I have hunters marked, because I can do this for an hour.
Sure.
So I can do that at the beginning of my next turn, I guess, probably, is when you would like me to do that, yes? I don't know how spells work. I don't know how
probably
spells
the best
work.
time. Yeah.
Me neither, and I've been doing them for like 3 years.
Donnie is, what's the other red cat? Periwinkle or something is his name?
Yeah, he's still screaming, and he's, like, stomping Thea with his boots.
Okay, Donnie's gonna try and take a little nip out of him.
Do it, Donnie.
That was an 18, Donnie! Totally did it. That is 5 damage, and he needs to make a con saving throw.
That's a 15.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay. Flint, you're up, yeah.
Am I also not able to see Avon?
You, at this point, can't see Avon as well.
All right, I will meander around the cloud of daggers and go kick the shit out of Periwinkle.
Could someone please throw him into the cloud of daggers? I cannot be the only one who lands in the cloud of daggers.
Okay, yeah, I'll move over there and throw him into the cloud of daggers.
Okay.
After I take a swing at him with my axe.
Okay.
It's a 19.
Do you roll anything less than 19?
No, he does not.
I got a pretty good bonus.
That's true. Okay.
It's a 2, so I get to re-roll that. Yeah, 10. 19 damage.
Okay.
And now I'm going to body slam him into the cloud of daggers. But, like, enough that I'm on the other side of it, and he is going directly into it.
Sure. So you're, like, hip-checking him in, or you're, like, picking him up and throwing him in? Tell me what Flint's doing.
I'm going to essentially, like, judo throw him in there.
Okay, kind of like an over-the-head flip.
Well, I was thinking more like along the side of me, but sure, whatever works for you.
Sure, okay. So he's going to try and contest that and grab onto you.
Bring it, Periwinkle.
So let's make a strength. We'll just do a straight strength contest.
Okay. 14.
17. So
Periwinkle.
he holds on to you and grapples you. And you are now grappled with Periwinkle.
Damn it, Amy.
Oh.
Avon,
Whatever, how do you lose a strength contest to something that's 2 feet tall?
Well, apparently it has a crazy strength roll.
in the middle of all the action, nowhere near the cloud of daggers, you see the blue light, Nulara, that you have seen, and then it comes to form what looks like a 2-foot-tall elf-like creature with giant dragonfly wings, and she says, "Kel and Will, thank you for coming back and bringing me new subjects."
I say nothing because I'm paralyzed.
Hey,
You can still talk.
Don't worry. There's the other one. I know you're here.
Can I try and shoot her in the ass with an arrow?
No, it's still her turn. Are you saying anything?
I'm gonna try and stay hidden.
Okay. Says, "My meanlocks have found you. They will be there soon." And she disappears again, and you just see the blue light, and she flies over to Thaddeus and swings at him with her rapier. It's a 14. I can't remember what his thing is. 16, so she misses him. But you still see that blue glowing light near where Thaddeus is, everybody. And, Will, your turn.
Her blue light doesn't go on and off, right? It's just on?
It kind of fades in and out. She can make it do that.
Okay. How does holding your action work? That's I can just use that whenever.
Yeah, you would have until Avon's next turn to ready your action. Yeah, so you'd say, you'd say what you want to do and a trigger that would come up before that next turn. So, and if Avon reappears, I shoot an arrow or something.
Okay, I'm going to move as close to the middle of the group as I can.
Okay.
Tiptoeing around the cloud of daggers. And I'm going to ready fairy fire.
Okay.
And the trigger will be when Avon appears again.
Okay. So from behind where you were, 2 more meanlocks come out. So you're now in the middle of the group, kind of surrounded by all of the action happening around you. So those meanlocks are going to run into the fray. And one is going to go to Nulara, and one is going to go towards Thia. They are going to swing their claws at you. So 20 for Nulara and a 15 for Thia. So Thia's misses. But Nulara, you have to take some damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. I love taking Constitution saving throws. They're my favorite.
So it's 8 slashing damage and
18.
So you're not paralyzed.
My AC is 13.
Your AC is 13? I thought your AC was 16.
I'm a winter wolf.
Oh, you're a winter wolf. All right. Well, you're going to take some damage
Damn
too.
my honesty.
I know, it was good honesty, though. I admire your honesty.
7 slashing damage and a Constitution saving throw.
19 plus whatever.
You saved. Yeah.
Yeah, I saved.
So you're not paralyzed either. Thaddeus, it's your turn. Okay, great. Thaddeus is going to drop his concentration on the cloud of daggers and say, sorry, and then go over to Kel and cast his greater... Casses.
I was going to say it, but I thought
He
it.
casts his greater restoration on you.
This bird is a castaway. It's the most dangerous bird in the world.
Yeah, so you are no longer paralyzed, but you are prone. And now, Kel, it's your turn.
So is it half or all movement speed or something to stand up, or?
Yeah, half your speed to stand up, and then you still have half movement.
Alrighty. Is the meanlock that hit me still standing next to me?
Yep, there is one right beside you.
Ooh, I will try again with the short sword.
Sure.
Ooh, that's much better. That is a 25.
That will definitely hit, yeah.
God damn it. That's a 7, and I forgot last time, weapons they're coated with some juices, so you need to make a con save.
Yep.
Ugh. What kind of juice?
I know juices was a gross way of saying that.
13.
That is the DC.
Fruit punch juices?
If it meets, it beats, unless it's healing, so he saves.
Oh, damn.
I want to know what these juices do.
I know.
That's a question for later.
Russ wrote juices.
Sorry, you said 7 damage?
Yes.
Okay, and now it is Periwinkle's turn. Periwinkle's still kicking. Oh, he's grappled with Flint.
Yep,
They're in a manly embrace.
the manliest.
That's how you do when you grapple.
Your beards are all entangled. It's fairly romantic.
So both of our speeds become 0, and we can't benefit from any bonus to speed. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. So yeah, he's going to... I don't even know what the fuck he's going to do to you.
Hug you tighter. Whisper sweet nothings in your ear.
Yeah, he's gonna try. He's like holding on to your. I'm not gonna say your shoulders, but he's like holding on to the front of your arms. He's just holding onto your arms. That's probably better. He's holding onto your arms, and he's using the leverage of your arms to jump and pull himself and kick you with his iron boots. So make a dex save.
Wouldn't he need to, like... Because we're grappled, so technically I'm holding on to him as well. So wouldn't he have to, like, outstrength me?
Yeah, let's do that too.
All right.
Asking the important questions.
22.
Okay, 15. So he doesn't do that. It's fine. All right. Get out the grapple. So you're still grappling him.
Periwinkle wets himself.
Periwinkle's
Flint gets grossed out, drops him.
The ultimate defense.
Thea, you're
Right?
up.
Oh, thank God. Okay, what can you give me a little picture? What's around me? I've lost track of where all the bad things are.
So there's a blue light near Thaddeus that's kind of fading at this point. Kel is, you are there. So Periwinkle and Flint are grappled directly in front of you. There's no more cloud of daggers. There's a mean lock on near, he's trying to swipe a claw at you, and did. There's a mean lock on Nulara. There's Kel and a mean lock. What do you want? There's a mean lock on you. And there's a blue glowing
Did
light.
Oprah give us these mean locks?
Yeah.
You get a mean lock.
Okay, well, I am going to... is there any... so the mean lock is on me. Is there a mean lock within... I'm gonna...
What are you trying to do?
Well, what I want to do is I want to frost cold breath.
Okay.
And it's a 15-foot cone. And I'm just wondering how I can position this if there's, some maximum damage I can inflict.
You could get one mean lock, or you could get two mean locks and a Kel.
You can get me.
I'll get one mean lock. Ooh,
There's a saving throw for it.
Just hit him.
There is a saving throw, but it's still half on a failed save, and it's 48 damage. So I'm gonna murder a potential buddy. Although I am a little bit wary. She's like, "You brought us some people. Who you working for?" Thea has questions.
You're allowed to talk if you have questions.
Who you working for? I have questions. That was a real question.
That's a real question?
Yes.
No one. Just us.
Uh-huh.
Help.
You hear Avon say, "Oh, tell her the truth."
Hey. Fuck you. This is not your conversation. This is between us.
Avon briefly shows her form, which triggers your thing you had going on there, Fairy Fire.
Oh, yes.
What a
I'll
cute
use
nickname.
Fairy Fire.
Do it, Fairy Fire.
It's a 20-foot cube, and it illuminates the area. I think she's made a dex save.
That's an 8.
So she fails and is outlined in light for 1 minute.
So she can be seen and tracked?
Yes. Perfect.
Thea turns toward her and... wait, how far away is she?
She is hovering near to Thaddeus.
Thaddeus?
So she is... how fast is your wolf? What's
My
your
wolf
speed?
is fast. 50.
Yeah, oh yeah, you're well within range.
Okay, well, I run over to her and I cold blast the bitch.
Sure.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
13.
So, half of 4d8. Yeah, bitch. 5 cold damage.
Okay.
That makes me sad, because that otherwise would have been much, much better.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad, isn't it?
Okay, the mean lock on you, Kel. It's turn.
Uh-oh.
And it's going to try to claw you again, and that's a 14.
Shit. Yep, that hits.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
All right. Oh my goodness. It's a 9.
Yeah, no, you're paralyzed again. And that's going to be 8 slashing damage to you.
Alrighty.
Okay, Nulara's turn.
Okay, I am going to change my hunter's mark to be on Avon.
Okay.
How far away is she? Because I can...
You guys are about as far away as you could be, so I'd say you're probably 50 feet away.
Well, that's too far, Russ.
Well, usually I keep it within a 30-foot box, so I'm just changing it up a little bit.
Yeah, it's probably more realistic, I guess. Everyone doesn't always fight within my running range. I am going to... Oh, why did I do that? Hey, does anybody else have a spear? I have somehow released my, or deleted my, what damage it does. Anybody? Anybody got one that can tell me what it is? Because I have my bonus. I just have somehow erased what damage it does because I'm a dummy.
1d6 plus your strength.
I just rolled it.
One more thing I forgot to mention. For Avon, since we can see her with Fairy Fire, you get advantage on attacks.
True story.
Sweet.
Well, I didn't get advantage on my attack, did I?
He forgot to tell you.
Yes.
Do better!
It's not my job
Yeah,
to keep track of all of your spells.
I'm going to move towards her so that I'm closer, as if she's just going to stay still, which she won't, but whatever. I'm going to throw my spear at her.
Okay.
That is a 22.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. So that is...
Sorry,
7.
hold on. You moved? Sorry, you moved?
Well, I don't need to do that now. I'll throw the spear first and then move, I suppose.
If you move, you're going to take an opportunity attack from the mean lock that's on you.
Oh, yeah, I forgot one of those was on me.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm still going to throw my spear at her. She's the big bad.
Sure.
But I didn't move.
Okay.
I totes didn't move. So that is 11 damage on her.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and use my second attack on that mean lock that I forgot I was already fighting with.
Yeah.
That's a 30. Does that hit? Does a 30 hit?
You know what?
Oh my God.
It doesn't. I don't know.
It hits
Wow.
so well it goes back to
How many
not hitting.
dice did you roll?
Well, just one, but I have a plus 11 to attack, so 19 turns into a 30. Gets pretty sweet. So that is 15 damage on that attack. Donnie will try and, I guess, give that mean lock a little chomperoo. He probably fails because he only got a 12.
Yes, he does fail.
Okay.
Flint, you're up.
Alright, so I'm still grappling with Periwinkle, correct?
You betcha.
Alright, let's strength battle to get out of this situation.
Alright.
It's a 22.
Yeah, I got a 9.
Solid.
You crush him like a leaf.
Yeah, I'm gonna, shove him off me and then come screaming down with my axe.
I would like you to scream as you roll the... Oh.
Too late. That's a 16.
16 will hit, yeah.
Okay. So 15 damage there.
Okay, yep.
And second attack is a 20, but not critical.
Yep.
11. And 10 is 21. 23 damage.
So tell me how you kill Periwinkle.
Gleefully.
I step on his shoulder and hold him down and behead him.
And just as the axe is coming down, he's like, I'll see you soon, Brutus!
I think they were together, you guys.
They were together.
Well, I'm happy to reunite the two red cap lovers.
It's a love story of the ages.
It really is.
Yep. Avon, she's not invisible anymore, however you want to say that. And she looks quite upset that she is now covered in fairy fire. She directs her upsetness, her anger, at Will. She's going to zip on over to you. She's going to swing her vicious rapier at you. Not well. That's an 8.
That'll miss.
And she whispers to you that nobody else hears, and she says, I'll make them believe that it's all you. And now it's your turn.
I will yell, you pervert, get back. And let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna stab her with my short sword.
Sure.
The advantage. That is an 18.
Yes, 18 is gonna hit.
Sweet. Okay. That'll do 10 damage, and she needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
About to get juiced.
Con is a 9.
That's a fail. So she will be asleep for 1d4 hours.
Ooh, I think she's gonna be easy to kill.
And that's a 4. So she's asleep for 4 hours.
She's asleep for 4 hours?
Fucking sweet.
Yes.
Yeah, you strike her, and she takes, it was 10 damage?
Yes.
Okay, that brings her down to there. Fuck it, she falls asleep.
All right.
Her wings stop flapping, and she falls to the ground. Hey, I'm your Dungeon Master, Russ Moore. Thank you for joining us for episode 33 of Dumbgeons and Dragons, titled Where the Fey Wild Things Skittle. See, Amy, I worked it in there. Never have doubts. We had a blast recording with Michael and Kyle from American Gods Cast, who we will hear from in just a moment, but first things first. I just want to let you know we've had a busy week here. Obviously, we were on American Gods Cast. More details on that shortly. But also, we did an interview with Northern Nerdcast this past weekend, which was a blast. I'll link that interview in the description so you can have a watch and go give Dan and Chelsea some love. Today, as this is released, is the final day for our fan art contest. If you've been sitting on something, make sure it's in before midnight tonight, February 28th, because then it's over. And then you just have to wait for another contest, because we want to do those a lot. We will be doing draws for all the great giveaway prizes that we have all tomorrow. If you want to get in still, details are at dumbdragons.com/contests. And really, if you're listening to this in the future and have missed out, we will be doing more giveaways paired up with some cool businesses. So keep listening and checking out the website and our social feeds for more great details. And thank you and good luck to everyone who participated. If you like what we're doing and want to see and hear more from us, check out our Patreon page, patreon.com/dumbdragoncast, where for as little as $1 a month, you can have access to a whole world of bonus content, including episodes DM'd by Tom, DM notes, and much more. And starting at the $5 level, in March, we will begin hosting live Google Hangouts once a month, where at least 2 of us, hopefully all 4 every time, but at least 2 of us will be chatting and hanging out with patrons to answer questions, talk D&D, and just shoot the breeze and have a good time. Also know that every member in the Dumbgeons and Dragons Patreon community is helping make this podcast better with each episode. So thank you to everyone who is already a member, and thank you to anyone who is looking at joining us. Another thing you can do that helps podcasts grow if you're liking what we're doing is dropping us a 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Facebook, Podknife, or anywhere else you can find and leave us a review. It's an easy way to support the shows you love, not just us, but everybody else you listen to, every other podcast you listen to. Drop them a review because it helps them get out in front of new people and spread the joy that you're experiencing while listening to their podcast. All of our social media links can be found at dumbdragons.com. Make sure you go check it out there. We've got tons of cool stuff, including art we just had commissioned from our characters on our bios page, about the adventurers page, from Ed Foychuk, who goes by Juggertha. I'll link him in the description below as well. He did an amazing job with our characters. I just want to give a big, huge shout out to him because he did such a great job. If you want your D&D characters drawn for your character sheets, Ed can do that for you. You give him a description, he does a basic sketch, and for a very reasonable fee, he gives you an awesome image that brings your character to life. Go check him out. We recently started a new Dumbgeons and Dragons group on Facebook as well. Link is in the description, where we have a small but growing community of people who love to talk about the show and D&D in general. So come on over there, check us out, join us, and have some fun chatting. Speaking of chatting, let's chat with Michael and Kyle here for just a sec. So, thank you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's been weird.
It was a fun one. It's different.
Yeah. I liked it.
Just let people know where they can find you and your podcast and Twitter and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, so you can find us. You can send us an email, americangodscast@gmail.com. We're on Twitter at CastGods, Facebook, American Gods Podcast. And we're pretty much on iTunes, Stitcher, like all the big names, Google Play. Yeah, you can find us pretty much anywhere.
Awesome. So this episode is going to be coming out towards the end of the month, February 28th. And we are going to be doing a show with Michael and Kyle on American Gods Cast. So if you want to go check that out, we'll be reviewing Harmon Quest. I don't know when that comes out exactly, but it's either just before or just after this, maybe?
Yeah, it should be in the week of the 20th.
In the week of the 20th. So it will have come out. So go check out that show over there.
We will have hopefully done our best.
There will be a lot less murder. No, it's Harmon Quest. But yeah, go check them out and enjoy what they offer over there. So thank you guys again for being on the show.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Next episode will be out March 14th when we get back on the trail. Enough of these side quest adventures. No, we have fun doing the side quest adventures too. But yeah, we're back on the regularly scheduled program. Let's wrap up this Gong Show, though. Hope you enjoy, and we'll chat again in a couple weeks. Meanlock's turns. They see Avon fall, and they just poof out of existence. You don't see them. They teleport away from the scene. So that was Meanlock 3 and 4. So there's still one over Kel, and it is Thaddeus's turn, and he casts Greater Restoration on Kel again and says, "Don't fuck it up this time."
I'm back.
And Kel is back, and there's one Meanlock over you. The rest have fled, and Avon has fallen asleep, because it's what you do on the job.
I'm up, I'm guessing.
If you stand up, yep.
Yep, gonna stand up. I will hit the Meanlock with poison spray.
Sure.
So, I think you have to make a con save.
That's a 9.
Oh my goodness. I'm doing something.
Strong roll.
That is a 4 damage.
Ooh.
Big hitter.
And that was that Meanlock, who screeches in the face of this poison spray and crumples up like the centipede-type creature that it is, and it is dead.
Oh, I'm huge.
So you are all standing over Avon, who is sleeping now.
Can I freeze her?
Does she look peaceful?
Well, I'm going to say you're not in combat directly now, so you guys can talk about what you want to do with her.
That's why I asked, can I freeze her?
I draw a penis on her face with a magic marker.
I'm okay with that.
I hand you a Sharpie and I'd be like, come on, let's do this for real.
I put her hand in some warm water so she pees her pants.
She pees her pants.
The worst
You're not even going to make her do a pee your pants rule?
She's
Come on.
sleeping. No.
Okay, well, I steal one of her bras and put it in the freezer.
I don't know if anyone's going to do anything productive, but Thea and I are just playing
Best
mean
slumber party ever.
sleepover pranks.
I do. Oh, I want to manipulate her Weekend at Bernie's style. I don't know, like get all her minions all confused and stuff. And
Thaddeus pipes up. He's like, "So she's asleep now. What were you guys hoping to do? Is there like somewhere you can take her, or what do you want us to do with her?"
No, we just kill her.
Yep.
oh my God, is there no law? Is there no like judicial system in the Fae?
No, there is. There is.
We're not really in the Fae.
Not yet, but you could take her.
Okay.
She was just trying to kill us. The only difference now is she's asleep. So I feel like it's okay.
Okay, you do it.
Okay. I walk up to her. I try to feel around, see if I can steal anything first on her person. Is that an investigation check?
You feel up a sleeping.
I said 26.
She has the clothing on her. She has a short bow and a vicious rapier.
I will nab the vicious rapier.
Yep.
Anyone want it?
Nah, I'm good.
I guess what's it do? Maybe it's real good, Thea. Maybe you want it.
Is it made of metal?
It is a magic weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not cool with that.
1d8 piercing damage, and when you roll a 20 on top of your crit, the target takes an extra 2d6 piercing damage.
Ooh. Fancy.
I can't take it. That's not
Yeah.
cool.
I don't think it's better than my axe, so I'll.
Yeah, me as well.
We should probably just leave it here on the ground then.
Or I could stab her with it. Yeah, yep.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna stab her with that.
Such vicious little creatures. I love it.
I know. Make it look like an accident, though. Like, make your...
Okay, hold on.
I'm gonna prop the sword in the dirt and like trip
Like she
her into
fell
it.
on it?
Yeah.
Totally
no.
accidental. People fall on their rapiers all the time.
Okay, hold on. I'm not going to stop you from doing what you're doing, but to the other three of you, you're just going to whatever, do
I
it.
have already suggested they take her to the authorities. And they're like, nah, we're going to kill her.
Nah, murder.
Thea feels like her conscience is fairly clear. I refuse to do it myself. They have the opportunity. This is their grievance.
Yeah, I agree. Like, they have I wouldn't do it, but they have history with her. Like, I don't know their life. I like these rascally little hipsels.
Psychotic little things.
Explain to me how you set up her presumed suicide.
Alright, so in the dirt I make a little hole and I kind of shove the rapier in there. And then I think Kel and I will like prop her up like she's standing up. And then I'll stick my foot out and push her over.
What if one of I'll take the bottom half, you take the top half, and then we could just kind of like fluff her like you're doing your sheets, but like on the rapier a couple times.
Or we can like kind of like throw her sideways like we're throwing a toddler.
We might have to like roll for that.
Like we're throwing a toddler. How many toddlers do you guys throw?
Just my nephew.
Oh my gosh.
I hope there's no rapiers involved, but you plop her like a sheet or a toddler. And how many times do you do this?
Twice.
Twice? That's it? How's hip open for like
The double tap rule's important.
Double tap.
On this,
she tripped twice.
Yeah.
On the first time, you see her kind of stir, and on the second time, the light comes back to her eyes, but then quickly leaves. And she is
Double tap.
just expelled from this world. And in that instant, there is a flood of light and color and force that comes from her body. And Kel and Will, and Thea and even Nulara, you feel that there is a much stronger magical presence in this forest now.
I'm gonna kick some leaves over her body. Just cover it up a little bit. Just in case.
Hope you wiped your fingerprints off the murder weapon, or CSI Faye will be all over you.
When you walk away, make sure to take a big like fern branch and like sweep behind you so that your hoof prints don't show.
Thaddeus speaks up. He's like, well, at least it's like the dragon uprising, and I don't think anybody's going to be looking for a fairy in the forest. Did you guys have a deal you wanted to settle up with these two?
Can I have an antler, please?
Yes, I'm assuming I have some kind of, like, let's say satchel thing. I'll pull one out, and I'll give it to Thea.
Or if you're here, just you want to grab my antler, then just go at it.
Yeah, do you want a fresh one?
Yeah. Well, are you ready to shed that? Like, is that just going to come right off?
I mean, I can just rip it off.
Oh God. What?
I mean, I think I shed mine like a couple months ago, and it's only like a once a year thing. But you guys did help out a lot.
I'll let you...
Oh, do you guys want wings also? We could probably get you some sweet pair of wings.
Are you gonna pluck them off?
Like off that
the
corpse?
bear you just murdered?
It's not a pluck. It's a simple tear. It's a little different.
No, that I will take a pre-shed one of your antlers and no wings for me. Thank you.
Yep, get on the wings.
Yep, good for wings.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess. I'll hand them one of my antlers.
Thank you. I think.
It's all been tainted by murder.
Yeah, it's all been it's been strange, boys. It's been strange. Can you point us in the way of Alt End?
About that. I'm just fucking with you. We'd like to show them the way.
Yeah.
You know, like good hosts.
Of course. Yeah, you guys kind of, I don't know how you guys are feeling, but you just kind of saunter back through the woods, and you make it to the edge of Altend, and you see, much like the other settlements that Flint, Thia, Nulara, and Thaddeus have seen, very sparse buildings along the floor, but up in the trees there is a very large tree village, and there are actually elves up there walking that you can see walking the planks. And Flint, Thea, Nulara, and Thaddeus turn around to thank Will and Kel, and they turn around and they look down and they remember meeting Will and Kel, and they remember they needed help with something, and then they remember showing up here, and Thea has an antler in hand.
But no recollection?
No recollection of anything else, and Will and Kel are nowhere to be seen.
So the terrible murdering never even happened.
I feel so light, like there's nothing weighing on me.
Perfect. We don't even have to feel guilty.
Guys, the weed I'm smoking is fantastic.
Normal conversation is hard.
Sorry, I keep starting, but then I hear someone else.
Me too.
and then
I wish
stop.
we had video going. It's so hard because I don't want to talk over my friends.
Right? Okay, whatever. We're all individually recording. I'm just going to talk over all you guys. Anyway, what? I do anyway. Listen, Tom, using your power of also being a DM.
Yeah,
You turn
I
that
know
shit
all
off.
the creatures.
You're just a regular Joe in this game.
I'm
Alright,
so
sorry.
smart.
That is a bang-on impression of me, by the way.
It really is. I'm sorry, you guys.
Sorry,
It's okay,
did Will
we were
or
gonna
Kel
have to
get
fight them at some
20?
point.
Kel.
Kel and Will got
Were we?
17.
Because
Yep.
weren't we just going to try to negotiate with the Ava?
Oh, come on. They were real little dicks.
Flint and
He was having
Nulara,
enough
you
of
got 18 each.
Carla can go
Yeah.
first.
Okay. Nulara.
You can go first.
Too bad, I said it first.
Russ understands all about how noble it can be to run and hide during a battle.
That's what I was thinking. This is
Don't
like
you, Russ?
this is all Russ's character in the Patreon game is all kinds of brave from a distance.
I put my cloak on and go invisible and stand in a corner for the entire time.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Well, first he'll cast Cloud of Daggers, then he'll turn himself invisible.
And then he'll yell something like, I'll write a song about this battle and forever immortalize you guys.
You guys are
Bards.
making fun of it, but I mean,
Bards
I
are fun.
always save the day.
Oh
Always
my
save the
God.
day.
Okay.
Anyways,
Agree to disagree.
I think he can cast it. Hold on. If I knew how the alphabet worked, I could find this a lot quicker.
Well, I
What's
is
even more
before
embarrassing
E,
is that he's married
except
to a
after
teacher,
C.
so-
Oh, is that what it is?
Locate what?
Nothing, I got it. Oh, he can't do that.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, what? says Miss. I usually take a long time with my turns.
I come for the D&D. I stay for the bickering.
That's it. I'm having a third beer.
Oh, now you guys have done
I
it.
wish I had a beer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wish we could open our door.
So sad.
Why can't you open your beer?
Oh, our setup is top notch. It's blocking the door. It's a fire hazard.
Trapped.
Oh no.
What if you need to use a bath? Oh, you know what? Never mind. I take it back.
We play
There's
this
some
podcast
things I don't know.
until
There's
one
some
of them
things I
pees their
don't know.
pants.
And we won't stop until one of them does.
Challenge accepted. All right.
We'll have to have you on again soon with maybe I'll come up with less murdery characters. Or no, I don't want to. I don't want to let you have free reign on the characters now.
More murdery characters?
I didn't.
Oh.
I honestly didn't think these were going to be super murdery characters, but you guys spun it. So good on you.
It is natural progression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
The
sure.
heart wants what the heart wants.
Fair enough.